So all the straws you'll be using for this project will be without heads. There's no set number of how many you should soak for this project because it just depends on the length of them, so just make sure that you soak plenty so you don't have to go back and soak more in the middle of the project. Get yourself a thick piece of wire. I'm using baling wire here, but any wire about that thickness will do. Then you're just going to slide it into the end of a wheat stem. I want to make sure the entire thing is covered. And you'll do that with 2 pieces. Then just tie the 2 straws into an X shape with a piece of white thread. And trim off the excess. You'll have to make sure you hold the 2 straws in an X shape with your fingers until you get enough of the God's Eye straws wrapped around it to hold it themselves. So you start by taking a straw and laying it across the X. You'll bring that down around the right hand side of the X and then bring it back up and lay it across the other way. Then you'll bring it down around this one and lay it across. And then you'll bring it down around this one and lay it across. And then down around that one and lay it across. You'll just keep going around each straw, laying it over the X, and then going around behind it, and laying it over the X, and then going around behind it, over the X, going around behind it, and the little tail will just get buried on the bottom side, so you don't have to worry about that. And you're just going to want to go around like that for 6 rows. Now when your weaving straw gets too short, what you'll do is just clip the end a little bit and then just slide another straw right inside of it, and then just keep weaving as though it was one straw. So when you've got your first 6 layers wrapped, this time instead of going over the straw, you're going to change it up and go under the straw and then wrap it around and go under the next straw and wrap it around and go under the next straw, wrap it around and go under the next straw. And so you'll just keep doing that, going under the straws this time. And what that'll do is that'll invert the God's Eye pattern so that you'll have a 2-layered pattern, which gives it kind of a cool look. We'll do that again for 6 layers. And so once you've completed those 6 rows, you're just going to go back to winding on top, so you'll go over the X and over the X. And once again you'll do another 6 rows of that, and then you'll go back to weaving under. So then when you get to the end, just wrap that one around a couple times, and then just tie it off with a little bit of white thread. And so then you'll just go through and trim off any straws that might be sticking out. And so then here is the finished God's Eye.